Finally, we had some, hello, everybody. We had some Wi-Fi issue, but we were patient, we were quiet, and here we are. And welcome everybody to this episode. And we are talking here about our beautiful workshops. We are inviting you to spend this weekend with us and have this time for yourself because it's important before the holiday season kicked in, which it's already, we are transitioning there. We want to be full of energy. We want to be exactly present. So for that, Chiesa is going to talk a little bit about her event tomorrow, where she's going to be teaching you how to release the stress.
All right. Thank you so much, Irina. And as she shared, join us this weekend. Starting tomorrow, it starts at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be 4 p.m. MST, 6 p.m. CST, and then 5 p.m. CST, 6 p.m. EST. Yeah, do the math. But anyhow, what we're going to be touching on is really how to manage your stress effectively, where you're currently at, where you're able to embrace the challenges head on, smile at them, laugh at them, and through that frequency, we're able to channel the best Einstein solution to overcome such problems, because the frequency of the problem is not in the same frequency of the solution. So it's important to manage the stress, and that's how you're going to feel more positive and vibration. And then it's a great segue to Irina's workshop on Sunday as well, where I'll be one of the speaker as well, where you'll feel inspired to dream up, to vision. And in that way, you're balancing your energies of masculine and feminine, where you know when to be in your feminine and do the inner work, feel the feels of the emotion when you go through such problems. And then once you allow for the feelings to flow through you, then you're able to be in your masculine energy. Right, let's go time, let's take actions in the physical realm and make things happen and make year 2024 and beyond the best years ever.
Woo! Let's rock and roll! Yeah, beautiful, Chessa. So what I wanted to add, we just had the conversation, like saying, how do we make people, really taking an action? Because it's all about the actions, right? What is the formula of success? The formula of success is going like this: your mindset plus your skill set plus your inspired action equals success. So that's exactly what we are going to be talking about, because a lot of times people, somebody, if they a little bit played with the law of attraction, and they were making these beautiful wishes, hoping that they are going to manifest, and nothing was happening, and then they got really discouraged. So my point is that there is a process to everything. There is a system. So just because we are watching something, just because we are reading something, we think we know. Not it's not really working this way. It's the same, like, you want to be a doctor, you have to go to medical school, right? So it's basically the same concept. If you really want to grasp how the manifestation work, you engage in the program and you understand exactly, you implement the steps in order to achieve your results. But we were talking about why people are not really acting on. And I think majority of the case is because we were never taught to do that. We totally understand that we have to go to college. We totally understand that the college degree is gonna give us the job, right? But we don't understand that that job is not everything what we are actually meant to do in our life. And that's exactly what happens when we start raising our awareness. Once we start raising our awareness and understand that we are more than just the body, we are more than just our thoughts and our words. There is that essence that's running through us, and this the energy that actually allows us to create, to co-create with the universe. And that's exactly what we are teaching. People learn how to co-create together with the universe and create something what's meaningful, what's powerful for them. Because The point is that everybody's sitting and waiting, right? Sitting and waiting until the adversity hits. So people are not prone to get out of their comfort zone because it's already known how it is. Maybe it's not great, maybe it's not awful, but it is what it is. So people prone to stay where they are because they don't want to step outside of the comfort zone. And the unknown can be very scary. And I agree, but that's why you have both of us, right? So when you have somebody to be your guide and just take your hand and help you to walk confidently through that beautiful path, you can achieve so many things. So my question is, why do we wait for the adversity to hit? Why do we wait for our health conditions to get worsen? Why do we wait for our divorce? Why do we wait when we lose the job or financial security? We can actually consciously direct our energy in the way that we can create exactly what we desire, not just go with whatever the life throws at us, because that's what our thinking. Everybody thinks that, oh well, this is happening to me because this is life, right? But we learn how to actually handle that life, and we learn how to respond to different situations, right? Because we know everything is happening in life. There is good, there is bad. We are living in the world of duality. But the point is that we can actually have a better understanding and navigation if we actually connect to our GPS system, which is our intuition. And then we start confidently going through life, understanding what's important for us and understanding what means for us. Chesa?
Beautiful, said. And there's so many golden wisdom out of what you shared, Irina. And all I could really highlight and presence in what you've shared, the value of taking action now while you're capable. You have hands, you have feet, you could speak, you could, truly leverage yourself, your natural gifts and talents to really support the healing process of Mother Earth and create this world a better place to live in for all of us, where all of us are living healthier, happier, and wealthier. So why wait for the circumstance to change before you can make that change? Mahatma Gandhi says, be the change you want to see in the world. And and it involves doing the inner work. It's an inside out job. And even as a wealth coach, to manifest more wealth in your life, the inside must shift first. Meaning, let's dissect. What have you been thinking? How you've been feeling? What state are you in? Most of the mentors across the board, famous thought leaders nowadays that we have, they presence the value of thinking above the circumstance, knowing that we're far greater than any circumstances, situation, and conditions we're in. So we got the power to make that change for, the highest good great of all, where we're all truly sharing love, peace, joy, abundance, wealth, and all the wonderful energies.
So beautifully said. And I just want to add, because maybe some people don't underestimate the power of our thinking, right? Because thoughts, it's what is it? It's just the energy. And we all agree that we are all made out of energy. So our thoughts are energy, our words are energy, our emotions are energy. So the idea is that we can consciously shift our energy the way we desire. And once we start thinking more in the direction, okay, what can I do to change my life, right? Not saying, oh my gosh, look what happened to me, and go and talk about it to everybody. And guess what? You create more of the same circumstances because you're reliving the same experience. You're like in the same, cycle again and again and again. So rather than just going and telling everybody how awful it is for you, why don't you just step into your power and start saying that I know I'm a powerful being. I can partner with that life force that's breathing their life in me. And I can actually create something, right? Because we already know how it is where we are. So there is no learning in that. There is no growth in that. So rather than just letting the life happening, let's just partner with our universe and create something more meaningful, something more desirable. Of course, it's going to take time. Of course, it's going to take discipline. But just remember, you're not alone on this path. People were doing it, thousands, millions people were doing it. People were succeeding it because there is a system that works if you work it. But you have to decide for yourself, is this the life that you want to live, or you really meant for something more? So
Beautiful.
Chessa, yeah, so Chessa, tell a little bit what people to expect tomorrow from your workshop.
Yeah, so just be you, show up, um, and I encourage you to actually some things to keep in mind where you own who you are as a multi-dimensional being having a human experience, and by means of our workshop it will truly allow you and support you to tap into those different parts of yourself that sometimes you feel shameful about or hiding from other people, where it could actually, when you share those hidden flaws that you consider bad and you start opening them up, you actually give others permission to do the same. And that's the power of being vulnerable, which actually means strength. So it is a safe space for all of us to embrace our humanity while owning our divinity. So, meaning in this journey that we're all on, we're not discrediting the fact that we don't feel mad or sad or frustrated, overwhelmed, shameful, guilty. What we're being called for is to be able to recognize them for what it is, allow it to come through you, feel the feels, because that's the gift of being human. You know, we get to experience a different palette, just like palette Irina's palette. We get to
Yeah, life
experience
palette, right?
yeah, we get to experience the full capacity of being human. And at the same time, the key here is to not dwell on it for too long. And then you breathe, inhale and exhale, and you choose your thinking to a positive thought that's opposite of that. Let's say sadness, okay, happy. And you say it out loud. I'm happy. I know it may be challenging for some people to shift that right away energetically, yet you could say, I hope to be happy. You could shift the words you speak to actually be in a state that you would truly love, where happiness, right? So, some things to keep in mind: bring notes, pen and paper, hydrate, water, favorite drinks that you have. If you have like kombucha or pineapple, orange, a little sip of wine, or a little sip of beer. Just kidding. Yeah, a little sip is okay because I want it to be a social gathering as well. We're celebrating holidays. Oh my God, freaking 2023. We're all celebrating holidays together, right? And, before we go through the hustle and bustle of the intense holiday season, why not we prepare ourselves, energize ourselves so that we can tackle the stressors that may come along in buy shopping for gifts for families, or just going out with friends in restaurants, whatever that may be for you that may could cause you stress. Is we're actually applying the value of prevention. We're preventing things from a distress becoming a burnout. So we're able to manage our thoughts and emotions in an effective way so that you feel more in harmony. It's called inner union of both your feminine and your masculine energy. And in that way, you own the point of power within you, and you feel in harmony with all that is that you're in contact with.
That's so beautiful, beautiful. Yes, and this is going to be preparing. Chessa's workshop is going to prepare you for my workshop, which is going to be more in terms of, okay, come with the open mind and listen to everything what I have to say with the opening your mind and saying that everything is possible in this vast universe. And I'll give you some tools and tips on how to manage the life in order to manifest better. And we are going to write a mini vision as well. So you know which direction you want to go, and as well as tapping into to the life field that you really want to tap, something that you really want to emphasize for next year, to understand which area you would love to improve in your life. And obviously it's going to be fun because we're just going to have such a beautiful experience. We're going to interact, we are going to have Q&As, and just get to know each other better. So this is the best way to socialize, to be with each other, to understand what community is all about, and actually exchanging the energies. So we truly, truly invite you to these beautiful workshops. We'll post the links in the comments, and please find the time for yourself. Make that first action step, which would be to register. You would have to register by clicking on the links in order to have the Zoom link emailed to you. So this is going to be a first action step, and this is going to be your first step stepping into the new you, into the new year, and showing the universe that you are serious about this decision. Because when we make these action steps, we actually declare to the universe that we are ready, and we want to change our life for better. Chessa, anything else you
Aw,
want to add?
that was beautiful too, Irina. Very well said, and we would love to. I would love to also presence here and highlight. Yes, this is a free event, but I encourage you to treat this as if you've invested 10 grand, and this means that you're all in on this event. And free event, they say that when you don't pay, they don't really pay attention. But again, if you attend our event, which I'll be teaching the power of discipline as well, and then the power of organization, prioritization, and focus, if I share that with you, even if it's a free event, you will have that strong core discipline and those beautiful energies to show up the best you, even if it's free. No matter what, even if you're watching this recording or live, you remain the same best you, the way you deal with people, the way you take actions. It's all about energy, Albert Einstein. Everything is energy. You'll be the best you energetically. You'll tackle everything authentically and purposefully. So I encourage you, to show up, truly show up, right? And because this is not really, to be honest, this is not for, we love giving back, me and Irina, right? Generously, right? At the same time, as you show up, we show up for you
Absolutely.
exponentially. But you show up for you by means of showing up live, in person, virtually, in the comfort of your home, right? No travel expenses.
So true. So true. Yes, saving the time and get to know each other better. And that's exactly how it works. Because how serious you are, it's actually determining, the results that you're going to generate. It's all about discipline. It's all about staying focused and playful out. And that's exactly what we invite you to do for these 2 days. And these 2 days are going to be very, very informative for you. And they're going to be life changing for you if you really choose to pay attention. All the best. We love you all. And we'll post the links. And we'll see you at our event. Best of
Mwah!
luck.
See you.
Bye.